Hello there! Hey, how's it going? For those of y'all who don't know me, I'm Andrew's brother. Some people get all Andrew and me confused or they think that he's a lot younger than me or something. But it's okay. It's a common rookie mistake. Anyways, I'm Chester, and I'll be your best man for the remainder of the night. Now you're probably wondering why I'm sitting here speaking to you in a video tonight and not standing over there or over there, maybe even over there, not speaking to you in a video tonight. Does that even make sense? Well, wonder no more. It's not like I have a fear of public speaking or anything weird like that. It's just that, well, I can't speak very well in public areas or large crowds. Actually, I can't speak very well in small crowds either. Alright, fine. I can't even speak in front of stuffed animals. Alright, so let's get the speech started. Oh, crap. That's gonna be a problem. Well, I guess if I'm gonna be the best man, I should probably look the part. Aha! Yeah, this is it. Glade apple cinnamon. It eliminates odors quick. Smells like cinnamon in here. And this, my friends, is more like it. So I've known Andy for a good 31 years now. The first 10 were the worst. So I've known him for as long as he's been alive, so I like to think that I have a pretty good handle for who he is. So it's my job here today to tell you who this boy really is. Consider it
Andrew McCation 101.
Growing up with Andy, Becky and I have countless stories about him, more than we actually care to share. For one, Andy wasn't always known as Andrew as we know him today. He went by several different names. Drew, Druidia, Alien Ass Andy, Dead Meat, Sifati, and Sandwich Saver. You'll get more info on the last one later. But we're glad that he graduated to Andrew. It makes him sound more official-like. My youngest memory of Andy was when he willingly took the blame for sticking a fork in an electrical outlet for me in the kitchen. Okay, so he probably doesn't remember agreeing to it, but we shared a look, and he totally did. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that he shorted out or blew a fuse in the kitchen. I remember my parents also blew a fuse that night. I mean, everybody was okay. Well, maybe not everybody. Andy got a pretty good beatdown that night, but thank God we had Becky there to rat me out to my parents. And for the record, I still have no feeling in my right butt cheek. Thanks a lot, Becky. Our brother's love for one another runs real deep. I mean, come on, the kid looked up to me. I was the cool older brother, so everywhere I go, he'd be right there behind me. I'd go to my room, and there he was. I'd head into the kitchen, bam, there's Andy. It got to the point where we used to play board games in the bathroom as I went number 2. That's love, I tell you, and we had it. Now we should probably address the issue that's plagued millions since the dawn of time. Why that fool Andy so skinny? And no, it's not because I ate all his food. I mean, I had some. It's because he used to store all of his sandwiches in his backpack. It's crazy, I tell you. He even had a storage compartment in his backpack so he could, surprise, surprise, store even more sandwiches. Well, one day our dad found his backpack and decided to do an inspection on it. To his surprise, it was jam-packed full of sandwiches. He started to pull them out one by one, which was really quite amusing to Becky and I as we watched him drop one sandwich after another onto the floor. As he got towards the bottom of the bag, you could see what appeared to be a tower of sandwiches on the floor. Some of the sandwiches, I kid you not, actually had mold on them. It was hilarious. When my dad found the secret compartment in Andy's backpack with even more sandwiches, oh, it was gold, I tell you. That solidified it in my mind, and I knew from that day forward that my brother was special. Now, I'm pretty sure that my dad found a Playboy in that secret compartment also. I'm just putting it out there because I have to be thorough in my reportings. And I'm also pretty sure that that was the March '89 issue, which featured LaToya Jackson. Now, I only know this because, well, I never seem to have got that issue back from Andy. Makes me sad. As we got older, we would fight more. But that's just the nature of how brothers are. And when we fought, we would really get into it. It's because when you're so close, you just know which buttons to press to set the other one off. He pressed my buttons all the time. This one time I recall chasing him up the stairs of the house and physically putting him into the closet. It was funny, I tell you. He cried like a little girl. But you know what? I'm not a bully or anything, so don't judge me. Or I'll put you in the closet too. We could be so mad at each other that we could go weeks without speaking to each other. But in the end, we'd make up and become bros again. You're thirsty, aren't you? There you go, little fella. Through the tough times and the happy times, we'd always be there for each other. It always helped us to talk things out. Now, we didn't always say the things that the other wanted to hear, but always knew when the other was right. For the record, I was always right. 50% of the time. I didn't really embrace being a big brother until it's really necessary to start being one. And that's the first time you see your baby brother heartbroken by his first love. Seeing Andy hurt like that introduced a pain indescribable in my heart for him. And at that point, the only thing you want to do is make it better so he can smile again. And then smash the girl's face in that did that to him. Thankfully, he moved on, and life has led him to where he is today. And no faces were smashed in, so that's always a good thing too.
Before Tina, Andy do like this.
I hated the old Andy.
But now Andy do like this.
Yay!
So I'd say I'm glad these two lovebirds have found one another. It makes me proud to have witnessed my little bro mature into the man he's become today. And I'll forever continue to watch him grow as a person. But I must say, one of the main catalysts for his growth is because of his lovely bride by his side tonight. Tina's been a huge driving factor in Andrew's personal growth, from getting him to start up with school again to working even harder in his real estate career. Heck, even the simple things like bathing on a daily basis again. Again, I have to be thorough in my reportings, but yep, that was all Tina. The future for this magical couple will be exciting, and we're all looking forward to seeing what's in store for the years to come. So please, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, you too, Hayden, let's raise your glasses and have a toast to the newlyweds. To Andy and Tina.